Hey everybody, it's Alex from Heavy New York invading California for NAMM 2019, and we are here with Jakey of Cyhra. Thank you for your time.
Hey, and thanks for having me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And huge shout out to our mutual friends, Anthony and Fabio, for connecting us once again.
Anthony's fantastic, and me and Anthony's gonna go to the 70,000 tons of metal next week.
Yep.
That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I don't know which is going to have more alcohol, the NAMM after parties or the 70,000 tons of metal.
I guess that they have a lot of booze on that trip. I guess they have it here as well, but for some reason, I don't think that people are here to intake alcoholic beverages right now. Right? This is more of a people are interested in what they're seeing here. On a boat, they're there to drink, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not, but
So, first of all, I want to say that Letters to Myself was a phenomenal record. Great job on that. I know you guys are working on new music right now. Are you planning to make a direct follow-up to Letters to Myself, or do you think that this record is going to be something very different?
yeah, the next album is going to be called Letters to Yourself. No, it's not. The follow-up now, it's almost done. We have recorded it. We have mixed it once. We're remixing it right now, actually, because we wanted to tweak it a little bit more. So we're a little bit delayed, but we're really, really happy with it. The songs are amazing, and I would say that it's more of a follow-up. Yeah, absolutely. It's a direct follow-up. You could it continues where the last album took off. So we haven't invented any new fantastic patterns or whatever when it comes to music. The music is pretty what it is. It's Cyhra. You can hear that it's Cyhra directly.
I think I asked this last time, but you coming from Amarante and Jesper coming from In Flames, did you guys kind of combine what you were doing in your previous projects in one, or did you guys want to do something completely different when forming Cyhra?
That was a funny thing. We never really thought about what we wanted to do. We more or less just took the guitars and started to play. And obviously, Jesper, he is Jesper Strumlod. He has those melodies in his fucking hands. Give him a guitar, and there's a hit coming out of his fingers. And I have my way of writing music, so I guess there were some similarities from our former bands, but to be honest, what is similar is just our way of writing music, I guess. But we were never really discussing what we wanted to do. We just sat down and we did it.
Now, earlier this year, you just did a kick-ass tour with Sabaton and Creator, which I sadly had to miss because I was in the hospital. But how was the reaction? Because those are two very heavy bands, and you guys are very, very heavy, but also very melodic. How was the reaction on that tour?
I did not know what to expect in the beginning, to be honest. We got on that tour, and we were so happy to be on it with great friends of ours since long time back, and they gave us 40 minutes as a newcomer band, and that was amazing. And we thought that maybe we'll have 30, hopefully 40% of the audience when we play. But it happened to be so that we usually had 95 to 100% of the audience. Everyone came in to actually see us. It seemed to be that people were a little bit what do you say? There was some kind of mystique around the band that they really want. We have to check this band out. And when we played the last song, all the hands were up in the air. So that was amazing. So big shout out to Sabaton and Creator for having us on that tour.
Yeah, that's an awesome bill. Now, one question for you being a vocalist is, I always love asking vocalists, do you sometimes have lyrics written already and the band kind of writes according to a concept, or do you need to hear music to come up with lyrics?
For me personally, it's the other way around, as you said it. I do all the music first, then I do the vocal lines, and then the lyrics comes after that. Usually it comes like that when you do a vocal line, you're just singing whatever comes to mind. But a cool thing is that your subconsciousness brings up things that you didn't knew about. So all of a sudden you're finding those words and phrases which pretty often actually ends up on the album. Yeah.
Do you like to give a certain message with your lyrics, or do you like to leave your lyrics open to interpretation?
With Amaranth, we always try to, me and Olaf, we try to do this storyline like movie, like almost like a movie script. That was our thing. Like all the songs were individual chapters, but they were never put in the correct order. So if you would listen to the Nexus, for example, and you would twist the songs around, you would actually get like some kind of a story. With Cyhra, though, this was the first time where I actually wanted to do a personal album. And Jesper has been struggling with a lot of alcohol problems and stuff like that, anxiety problems. I had anxiety problems through all my life, and so we set out. That was actually something that we actually sat down and discussed. Like, what is the song's going to be about? So the songs on Letters to Myself has a really strong message. On the new album, we follows the same pattern, but we have put like our past in the back and just personalized the lyrics a little bit. Like I've taken them from myself a lot, like my own experiences.
That's awesome. That's a really interesting way. So it's fair to say Letters to Myself was more or less kind of like talking about the past, and this new record's going to talk more about the present?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
So before we go, I want to thank you so much for your time. I know that you're heading to 70,000 tons of metal. Is there any other tours we could be expecting, and when could we be expecting the new Cyhra record?
The new Cyhra record is going to come out this spring for sure. We don't know when yet, but we will inform all of you about it. But we have some great shows coming up with Battle Beast in Finland. I think they start in the end of March. So Battle Beast has been growing rapidly, and fantastic band. And they invited us to come along, and they play like some ice hall shows in Finland. So all of you guys that are in Finland watching this, come watch the shows.
Metal capital of the world.
That's Gothenburg.
Okay, one of the metal capitals of the world. But thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Everybody, Jake E. of Cyhra. Be sure to be on the lookout for new music soon, and be sure to catch them on their tour with Battle Beast if you are in Finland. We'll see you next time on Heavy New York, everybody.